家解释，就是因为美国市场是全世界最大的市场哦，它的一举一动会带动其他国家的市场，你明白吗？ So it does make sense for me to look at the US data 啦，okay? Because US market will influence other market, including Singapore market. So again, it does make sense for us to analyze or to study the US market so that we are knowing what is happening in the US market, and then it will be making easy for us to make a decision, okay, whether to buy or whether to sell. All right, so why US market is going up? Okay, obviously number one is what? Okay, number one is what? Can anyone tell me in the chat room why US market is keep going up? 所以如果你们如果你有听到我在问你的话啊，为什么美国市场一直涨？你可以给我一些就是说答案吗？Okay, can you tell me what is the reason why US market keep going up? Anyone? Okay. 选举还很久诶，选举应该是20多少？2024还是2025 ？Right? What about the rest? Inflation come down. Thank you. Delta invest 对，inflation come down. Money flow in. Okay. Inflation come down. Okay. Inflation come down. And then number two is what? Money flow in. Hot money, hot money flow in. OK， 然后第三个就是 interest rate 了 ，interest rate peak. OK， alright, anticipation of the interest rate cut. Thank you, KY. Thank you, Steven. Alright, so everyone, I think most of you already know, okay, the US government policy. Alright, so when everyone know, okay, then it's not considered a bad news. Okay, when everyone know, it's not considered a bad news. So that's why the market keep going up. Okay, especially the inflation. Inflation has been dropping since when? Since July. Okay, since July until recently May. Okay, so October was the US market bottom 啦。所以去年10月份的话，就是美国市场这个在低点的时候，很多人不是很多人就是这些比较专业的投资者，他们就是在10月份捞底 ，right? So that's when the US market bottom actually. Okay, why? Is because interest rate increased aggressively previously. And then 最重要的一个数据就是美国市场的租金也是开始走软 ，right？ 所以如果你们尤其是新加坡如果你们投资房地产的话，你们应该大概懂这个新加坡的房地产的价格也是开始走软从这个月份。所以这会意味到这个租金也是会走软租金在新加坡也是会走软。为什么呢？新加坡是一个开放的市场，通常新加坡会就是说随着这个美国的增长它会就是美国的 interest rate 啦、租金啦这些都是新加坡也是会跟随的如果是美国租金通胀开始回软的话 then 我们就会看到新加坡的租金也是会开始回软了，走软Alright, so it's a good news. Okay, this show that the Federal Reserve what we call that government policy have effect 啦所以你可以看到其实美国政府他们的工作是非常简单 所以一旦这个 inflation 有涨的话，他们就会调高他们的利率，然后把这个通胀调低。OK， 所以你要明白说为什么美国会把这个inflation 调高。很简单，就是如果你看整个世界的话所以这个东西的话，让我解释一下，很多人他不明白OK，所以你看美国OK，美国的 inflation 这样高high in 30 year，30年以来最高30年以来最高。其实他们已经看到数据这个 inflation 通胀是会涨的，然后从去年开始，他们就会看到了。All right，but 为什么呢？他们没有去采取一些措施，采取一些策略OK，原因就是很简单为什么呢？因为一旦这个美金一旦这个 inflation 涨的话，OK，interest rate 就会涨interest rate 涨。所以如果你看这个 USD OK，USD 的利息差不多是6%利息差不多是6%。所以如果你放这个定期存款的话美金的话你会拿到6%。So what I mean is that when interest rate increase in the US dollar interest okay, deposit fixed D or the money market fund is 6%. So what does that mean? That means very simple. Those people who are holding ringgit Malaysia, they will convert their ringgit Malaysia. That means they will sell ringgit Malaysia and to buy USD. Alright， 所以这个是因为为什么这个马币贬值的关系？因为马币或者是大马或者是马来西亚政府，其实他没有把他的利息调得太高他们调得很慢OK，then 这样就导致这个货币流失，所以很多这个外资以前他们收这个马币的话，这个马币没有价值了，所以他们就把马币卖掉，然后换去美金。所以他们收美金的话，还可以拿到这个6%的利息。所以你看美国其实是美国大佬故意这样做的，他们就是要把他们的美元或者是美金收回来收回来，就是把这个美金流入这个美国，然后美国人会做什么呢？当这个钱流入回这个美国市场的时候，他们去做什么 ？Right？ 当这个美元越来越多的时候，他就去买 buy US stock。Okay, they buy US stock. Alright, so that's why the stock price increasing 了。所以钱收回来 ，OK， 他们就去买美国股票 ，Alright， 所以这个是每10年的政策啦，每10年这个美国政府会这样做。So every 10 years, the US government they will do this kind of thing, alright, increase the inflation, alright, increase the interest rate. So some of the country cannot take it, and then what happened? Some of the country may have fall into the trouble because when the inflation too high, when the interest rate too high, some of the company businesses will be affected So when some of the company businesses affected, okay, when they don't have an income, then their country will be having a trouble. So when the country having a trouble, they will look for US, okay, for help. So that's why there is a called IMF International Monetary Fund。所以这个 IMF 的公司就是美国政府所组成的，所以它的功能就是把钱借出去给那些比较无助的国家所以把钱借出去 then 其他国家比较小国的话，就要听取这个美国大佬的条件了哦。所以你可以看到这些东西通胀啦，这个利率都是美国大佬搞出来的一个烂局哦，就是要把其他的小国给压下来。OK， 如果他们的国家没有赚钱，或者是他的国家应付不了这个通胀或者是利率的话，他们就会投向这个美国大佬哦，但美国大佬就会开出这个不良的条件 ，OK， 来打压他们的国家。所以这个东西的话不是新的东西了哦，有可能一些朋友你们是第一次听过哦，你们以为这个是顺其自然的东西有时候你可以听到别人在讲，诶，为什么通胀因为这个去年是COVID 很多人钱太多没有钱没有地方花，其实是不是这样的重点啊？重点就是这个美国大佬要搞这个破坏所以今天你可以听到一些比较新的故事了，希望你们可以学到一些东西。So what I mean is that this is what we call that a story created by US, all right? So that they want to make a mess lah, okay? They want to make a mess in the world so that they will become a hero to help the country. But however, behind the scene, they will put in the very strict condition to a country that has no money, okay, to a country that cannot handle the high inflation and the interest rate. So why the money market fund is so much? Okay, why the money market fund is so much? Like what I mentioned, USD, the interest rate is up to 5% to 6%. 所以他们如果放在这个 money market fund 的话，他们的利率是差不多是5到6%，所以它还是属于这个低风险，所以很多散户都会把现钱美金放进去这个 money market fund 了And then like what I mentioned in Q1, okay, money market fund was increased by 500 billion, but however recently in Q2, okay, the money market fund, okay, was only increased by 25 billion. All right, so what does that mean? That means some of the money already flow into the US stock market because what? Because of the FOMO, okay, fear of missing out. Fear of missing out because the US market already went up. So the retail investor quickly buy, okay, okay, to participate in the stock market. So the US economic data is strong, okay, and then followed by summary, all right, because US data is strong, inflation has come down, interest rate has slowed down, the cash, okay, the cash, right, although not all the cash has flowed into the stock market, but there are some indication that the money begin to flow into the US stock market lah. Okay, so the bull market may continue in the second half. 所以在下半年的话，我估计这个美国股市会继续的涨因为有很多散户在上半年的时候其实还没有进场因为为什么呢？因为他们怕，就是好像你们也是怕了，因为很多不好的消息嘛所以很多散户在上半年就没有进场到这个下半年的时候，开始7月头的时候，他们就觉得好像他们已经失去了这个机会，所以他们就是开始大量的买入这个美国市场，所以导致这个美国市场继续的上涨。So because of the fear of missing out, okay, the retail investor begin to buy the US stock market in the second half. Okay, so I expect the bull market will continue in the second half. So when the bull market continue in the second half, what strategy are we going to use? Okay, my suggestion to you is that you can consider buy the dips. All right. So what does that mean buy the dip? Buy the dip is a fundamental investing strategy, buy and hold, and long-term investor. All right, long-term investor for good company lah. All right. So when a stock is going up, then they pull back. Okay, then you buy here. Okay, you buy here, you buy here. All right, so this is called buy the dip. Buy the dip. Because we know that now is bull market. So 每一次它回调的话，是一个机会买入尤其是在这个牛市的时候，你可以采取这个策略叫做 buy the dip buy the dip. All right, so the approach is value investing, dollar cost averaging. So 比如说你第一次买的时候是10块，第二次买的时候是12块，第三次买的时候是14块。所以这个就是叫做 cost dollar averaging 可以分批的进场啊。就比如说去年我会跟大家分享说，美国跌了太离谱了是时候进场，你还记得吗？ It's like for example last year I always remind you to invest in the US technology company. Reason is because that the US technology company was was so cheap. Okay, was so cheap. So that's why I also mentioned you can actually buy in the stage. Okay, buy in the stage. So that's what I mean by the dollar cost averaging as well. All right. So should you buy the dip? All right. But there is a pro and con as well. Buying the dip does not guarantee profit. Okay, money may get stuck. You have limited money, especially you buy the lousy company. All right. So lousy company means that a company that is speculative or story stock 啦 ，right？ 所以很多人就是有遗憾，就是就是每一次他们都买错股票买错公司明明有好的公司他不买，就是他去买一些不好的公司，因为为什么呢？因为比如说公司 A 是100块 ，OK， 公司 B 是5毛钱当然很多人就是会去买5毛钱的公司啦这个是理所当然的，因为为什么呢？他觉得5毛钱的公司是便宜，最便宜的，他们就去买它但是他们不知道说这个公司 A 它是最好最优秀的公司所以这些专业人士的话会继续的买进然后它的股价会继续的涨继续的涨，所以有时候你要了解说股市是一个非常奇妙的地方，赚钱了一只股票越来越贵，它的价钱就越来越高一只股票它的价格越来越便宜，它的价格就会越来更便宜就是这样 OK, so you have to understand is actually stock market is a unique place for you to make money, and stock market is designed in such way that it will make majority of the people to lose money. Only a minority of the people are making money. 所以股票市场是倒转或者是相反的大多人数是会在股票里输钱的，只有少数人才可以赚钱，所以它是相反的所以如果你能做到一个相反的人的话，有可能你就会有机会在股票市场赚钱了。所以如果你是一个普通的人的话会比较难了在股市里赚钱。Alright, so should you buy the dip? Okay, my suggestion to you is that you can buy the index. Index is the easier and the simple way, all right, because it also recommended by Warren Buffett. Okay, better approach. Okay, personally, I prefer uptrend stock, right, or the stock that just begin to move. 有两种进场的做法 ，OK， 所以第一种就是看这个上升趋势的股票，然后你买进。第二个进法就是当它有突破的时候你买进，或者是它开始有大量的投资者买进的时候你才买进。Alright， 所以有两种做法啦One is to buy when the stock is uptrend. Okay, you buy the dips. The other one is that you can buy when the stock begin to move. Okay, when the stock begin to move. All right. So avoid super downtrend stock. Okay, because why? Because the price will get cheaper and cheaper. If the company is a lousy company lah. All right. So that's why I say now we are in a bull run. Okay, so the strategy that you can apply in US stock market for a fundamental good company, you can buy the dips. Okay, you can buy the dip. Right. So 现在我们看这个performance index performance. Okay, index performance 的话是指数。Okay， 指数。Right。所以最近的话，海指其实有涨回来所以你还记得吗？之前我在这个958频道也是有跟大家分享过，就是说之前在这个6月尾的时候，其实还只是在调整当中你还记得我在这个98的电台讲，就是孩子当他在调整当中其实是一个机会买进是一个机会买进 ，all right， 所以他过后就有反弹了So I still remember I did mention in my 958 radio interview during that time that was June period and SDI index was in the correction mode and I also did mention that during the correction mode is always an opportunity to buy okay, it's always an opportunity to buy. Okay, because why? Because Singapore market, the Singapore dollar is still strong. Okay, so that's why the investor still like to keep Singapore dollar. So when I say they like to keep Singapore dollar, it doesn't mean that they keep the Singapore dollar in the saving account. So when they keep Singapore dollar, okay, what they will do, they will buy the Singapore stock market, especially the fundamental good company one, right? 所以之前我也是有讲过，为什么孩子或者是新加坡股票那些蓝筹股没有什么大跌是原因是因为我们的新币很强势。所以外资的话，他们也不想把这个新币卖掉虽然他们是有套利一些银行股啦5月份的时候但是他们没有完全套利他们还是有收一些所以就是这个原因这个我们新加坡股票没有什么大跌，是因为我们的新币很强势所以你可以看到当这个调整完毕的时候，他们就开始买入开始买入，你就可以看到这个孩子继续的涨，就是在6月7月头的时候。So these are the things that you need to take note, especially you know when market is having correction, it's always an opportunity for us to buy lah. All right. And S&P 500. So S&P 500 no doubt is very strong, all right? And the fact is that S&P 500 is in the overbought zone. OK， 所以之前我跟大家分享过，就是美国市场已经进入了这个超买区So US market I did mention, all right? They already entered overbought zone. Okay, they already entered overbought zone. Profit taking might happen anytime soon previously. Alright, but however, the profit taking is short one. The profit taking, you know, is a very short period. Okay, only 1 week profit taking, and the S&P 500 only dropped 2.6%. Then after that, the price continued to go up. So why is that so? Like what I explained to you, now US in the bull market, and because of the FOMO, fear of missing out, the retail investor rush in to buy. The retail investor rush in to buy. So you can see that every time when you buy the pullback, buy the dip, you are making money when you buy the dip. All right. So this is uptrend. So when you buy the dip, you make money. When you buy the dip, you make money. When you buy the dip, you make money. So this is why I call buy the dip. So S&P 500 的话，还是属于这个超买区了超买区 ，right？ 所以很多人就是不管它多高，他们还是继续的买进所以我个人的认为的话，还是要谨慎一点嘛因为什么呢？最近没有什么坏消息，你要明白如果一旦有什么坏消息的话 ，then 股市就会大跌通常都是这样了。所以我是估计的话我的建议就是还是要很谨慎还是要谨慎Alright, so again, my view is that overbought. Okay, now we don't have any bad news, so that's why the stock market keep going up. Alright, but anything can happen, so you just need to be careful Okay, always follow your trade plan. Okay, so that you are prepared. You know, when the thing happen. Nasdaq component, OK， 纳斯达克指数 ，OK， 纳斯达克指数也是属于这个超买区了进入这个超买区 ，then 它的股价一直涨，它的股价一直涨 ，all right， 所以同样的话就是因为散户在上半年没有进到，所以下半年的话他们就是拼命的进场所以我们是叫这个 fear of missing out 了，所以他们就一直进。Alright， 所以你可以看到这些 mega stock、mega 股票它的价格也是涨了很多。Alright， so market is bull run. Alright, so it keep going up. Okay, it keep going up. So every time when you buy near the pullback, it always make money. Okay, pullback, it always make money. When you buy pullback, it always make money. All right, so this US stock and followed by Hang Seng. Hang Seng is still very weak, all right? But like what I explained to every one of you, Hang Seng stock is very, very cheap as compared to other country, okay? And as you know, China is going to become the world #1 economic country, all right? In the future. So if you look at the stock market is so cheap, it does make sense for you to buy some stock. But however, we do not know when the Hong Kong market is going to recover. We do not know. But when they recover, okay, they don't give you chance to buy. 所以香港市场的话是属于很便宜为什么呢？因为你跟它之前相比的话，之前的高点是在31,000点3万亿，现在才18,000、19,000还是属于非常便宜的。所以我的意思是说，如果你手头上有闲钱的话你可以买一些比较优秀的公司在香港或者是中国有很多家都是优秀的公司如果你有闲钱的话啦，可以考虑因为你要收一阵子因为我们不知道它几时是会跑当它跑的时候它没有给你机会进场好像10月份的时候你还记得吗？当它每天跑的时候你想要进都不敢进你想要进都不敢进，但到最后上到最高点的时候，差不多在2月份的时候，散户才开始进。散户才开始进的时候，它就开始大跌。通常股票就是这样 哦，通常股票就是这样。所以现在还没有涨的时候，其实是给你机会买进啊。So for those of you who like to catch the bottom, Hong Kong market is the right place for you to catch the bottom. Alright, because the stock price have not moved yet. So when they move, they don't give you chance to buy. 可以吗? Okay, so it's like last year I keep mentioning about US stock. You still remember? Right? When the stock price was bottom in October, I did ask to, accumulate some. Most of the people, they are fearful, okay, because last year a lot of the bad news. 所以去年的话，同样美国市场，你还记得吗？我每一次讲的话，诶，你有闲钱的话，其实可以买进一些美国的科技股票。所以我问你的话，有谁买进？其实少数人买进去年，为什么呢？因为很多人怕，很多人怕，他的消息很坏，不好的消息很多，但是如果你看去年美国，它的指数是属于，就是一个非常低的价位，但是还是很多人不敢买进。All right, so same thing if you look at the Hang Seng was so cheap now. A lot of people don't dare to buy. Okay, don't dare to buy. They only buy when the price shoot up. When the price shoot up, then they begin to sell down. 所以现在其实是一个机会了如果你有闲钱的话啦，闲钱我的意思 ，correct? Can so this is a summary. So SDI begin to rebound, right? So S&P 500 overbought, 属于 bull market. So strategy is momentum, right? And Hong Kong is weak. Strategy is to catch the bottom, CATCH. All right. So depend on your strategy. If you like momentum, then you go for US. If you like catch the bottom, then you go for Hong Kong market. So if you like the stock that just begin to move, okay, begin to rebound, something like this one, then Singapore market So this is a summary. Summary is based on my stock analysis view. Okay, right? So this is the last week one. Okay, this is the last week one. Right? Maybe we take a look the latest one. 我们看最新的有吗？ So this is the latest one. We take a look. What is the as of yesterday, 19, right? So let us take a look what happened in the sector. So sector, number one sector is still the IT sector, okay? Number two, semiconductor communication. Number three is consumer discretionary, all right? So industry is picking up. Material picking up as well. And then real estate followed by finance. Right. 所以你可以看到，有一些板块也是开始在，就是反弹了尤其是美国的这个金融板块 ，All right. 当然这个 industrial 板块 ，OK，属于这个工业板块，也是一直在继续的涨。Alright, so industry sector is keep going up. Okay, material. Okay, real estate related property company in the US, and then finance. Okay, in US. Okay, begin to recover. All right. So if you think that IT or technology company is too expensive, then you might want to take a look industry, take a look the finance. Okay. So yep, so that you can make some adjustment or some people they will take some profit from the IT sector, some profit may not be too much, some profit, and then put in the money into different sector, just in case the IT sector are pulling back, right? But so far there's no sign of pulling back yet. 所以到目前为止来说，这个科技股板块啊，还是属于非常强势了，它没有这个回调的状况。所以当它没有这个回调的状况的话，很多人是不会卖出的啦，但是通常我的做法是会sell in strength sell in strength， 卖出一点点5%或者是10%也好take some small profit, okay, never go wrong 啦because we do not know when the market is going to pull back. All right. So before I go further, mastering price actions, all right, currently the subsidy is still up to 70%. So this mastering price actions is conducted by me. 70% IBF grant, IBF, and then 30% you can claim using the skill future. Right. So for those of you who already attended the class, thank you for your support. And if you know anyone that you think they may benefit from this class, please share with them, all right, so that they can improve their portfolio, okay? Because this class is different from other class. If you go outside, okay, some people, they charge $4,000 to $5,000 cash, so you need to pay cash. But in here, you can attend this class through the subsidy up to 70%, and then the remaining 30% you can claim using your skill future, and you are learning how to choose the right stock, when to buy, how to buy, when to sell, and then how many to sell. So all the steps, so-called the process of price action, will be teach in this class. All right, so the watch list, the stock that I'm watching, all right. So far, Food Empire still pretty strong. Food Empire, right? So Food Empire 的话，还是属于这个比较强势之前它是有突破 ，OK breakthrough， right？ Then after that 它就开始回调回调的话，如果它的 support level 是在这边1块1毛的话，其实是这个价格比较漂亮如果你可以买进的话 ，and set the stop loss, nothing is 100%, right? So we can see that a stock price, when a stock price is expensive, okay, I show you. All right. So when a stock price is expensive, like 64 cents, okay. So when the stock price you see is 64 cents, already went up 26%, OK， 当这个股票当时候你看到的时候，它已经涨了26%的话，你就觉得很贵 ，right？ 可是股票它是一个很奇妙的地方嘛，当它股票很贵的时候，它会变更贵，你明白吗？它会变更贵 ，right？ 所以当它变更贵的时候，上到8毛的时候是68仙，所以68仙的时候你又讲贵哦 ，OK？ 可是它继续的涨给你看，它继续上给你看，哦，等到1块的时候你又讲哇400贵哦 ，expensive，OK， 100%，OK， then they continue to go up， right？ So stock market is like that lah, okay? When the company is a fundamental good company, okay, then the price, the people will keep going by, keep buying, all right? So this is a food empire, and then 我们看 Delfi. So Delfi is the same sector as a food empire, right? So Delfi 的话，我们看之前Delfi rebound as well after a symmetrical triangle pattern. So they rebound, they break through, and then they break. Now they pull back. Right now they pull back. Okay. So when the price pull back, okay, as long as they stay above this trend line, I think the opportunity for you to accumulate 其实它是有一个买入的机会它回调一些，所以你可以看到它的support level 差不多是在这边 ，right? So as long as the price stay above the trend line, they always give opportunity to enter 啦 ，okay? But always remember, always set stop loss if you are buying， 可以吗 ？Right? So this is the Delfi, okay? And then followed by Yangzijiang. Yangzijiang is one of my favorite, okay? Because the price is keep going up, and recently, okay, the price is still very strong 所以最近的话，你可以看到它是继续的慢慢涨OK， 所以当它走在这样的状况的话，有一天它是会它这样慢慢涨所以有一天的话，它是这样子突然就是涨上来 ，OK。So you have to be you can monitor 啦you can monitor the potential is still there, right? For Yangzijiang, the potential is still there because the stock uptrend is still intact. Buyer are still buying, they are not selling because the price is keep moving up. Okay, so they just wait for the opportunity to push up the price higher 了所以它还是属于上升趋势的股票，它还是有潜能 OK， 你可以看到它没有跌 OK， 只有涨 right， 所以它到最后一个阶段的话，有可能是会一个突破的阶段Alright, so 你是可以关注这个股票。So this is Yangzijiang. The other stock is SATS. So SATS also just begin to break through the 200-day moving average. So when the price actually break through 200-day moving average, they are actually what we call that will catch the attention of the buyer 所以它也是慢慢在涨从这个2块4毛6 2块5毛6突破 OK breakthrough and then 现在是2块6毛9 right， 所以还是有很大的空间上涨因为它毕竟差不多有3年没有给股息3年没有给股息是因为他之前是把他的钱去买一家公司了所以他就没有分股息给这个投资者投资者有点失望。但是如果明年或者是后年他有给股息的话，你想一下这个股票会涨吗？所以你现在不买的话，难道你要等到明天才买吗？明年才买吗？所以现在如果你有一点闲钱的话，因为它是属于比较优秀的公司了 优秀的公司，你有一些闲钱的话，其实可以买来哦，能等一下子啊，哦，买要等一下，可以吗？Right, so these are SATS, Keppel Corp. So Keppel Corp also rebound after aggressive profit taking. Okay, after aggressive profit taking, buyer interest coming back. Right, so I think still got potential, but a bit slow 了，它是属于比较慢性的股票，因为之前已经涨了很多 ，right？可是还是有人继续的买，还是有人继续的买 ，right？所以它的阻力差不多是在7.14块左右了，7.14块左右。所以如果你看图表的话，还是有人继续的买，因为它是属于新加坡。这个价值公司的股票 ，so value investing 这个东西很多这个大户喜欢买因为它的公司稳定，还有它也是有给股息了通常是大户 institution buyer they like this type of stock. Right, so this is a Keppel Corp and followed by Keppel DC. So Keppel DC, I have been talking about this stock since when the price was $1.85, and then until recently when the price was $2. Right? So we can see that the price keep going up and they begin to break through as well. Today is 2.25. 所以它继续的涨，它慢慢的涨 ，right？ 所以它的潜能还是还有的还有潜能 ，right？ 所以之前的高是差不多是在2.76块，OK？ 其实它是慢慢的涨 ，right？ 所以在我们的 Telegram 的话也是有讲到这个股票啦，其实有讲到蛮多只的 Keppel Corp 啦、Keppel DC 啦、扬子江啦、SATS 啦 ，right？ 所以这些东西的话，我们也是有在讲 ，OK？ 比如说这个什么，最近讲到的是什么股票啊？看一下，最近讲到的是这个是 SIA， 这个是 Keppel Corp， 这个是 iFast， 所以我们看一些 iFast。So iFast also, so if you look at the chart is quite nice as well. All right, so we can see that the price is moving up slowly, and then they break through. All right, but just be careful because why? Because the earning. 所以 iFast 的话其实是不错，可是它有一个 earning 啊，earning 的话是在25号，7月25号，所以要小心啊因为我相信你们也是了解说，earning 如果是不好的话，它是会跳空下来了，如果 earning 好的话它是会继续的涨，所以你要小心通常我的话就是通常如果是我的做法的话，我如果之前有买进的话，我24号是会出场啊，不管它的业绩报告还好还是坏的话，那个我就不管了所以记住这个业绩报告的日期，可以吗 ？Right? Just be careful of the earning. Okay, although the chart look nice, okay, but the 25th earning result is unpredictable, so you just need to be careful 了，可以吗 ？And followed by what stock? Sembcorp Industry, AEM, Sembcorp Industry. So Sembcorp Industry, okay, what happened after heavy or after aggressive profit? So the price is actually become so volatile 之前也是跟大家分享过，因为它的股票太高，也是有跟大家建议说套利一些了 希望说你们有卖到一些 ，then after that 就有这个套利的状况哦，非常强劲的套利状况哦 ，after that 它就变成这个波动比较大 ，OK， 所以它波动比较大的话会比较难玩呐、哦，会比较难玩一些 ，alright but after profit taking the stock price rebound. Okay, so the resistance become to $5.75. So the resistance, if the price can break through the resistance, then I think the stock price may continue to go up further. Okay, so 这个 resistance 的话是一个重要的价位5.7毛半，5.7毛半，可以吗？ And followed by AEM. So AEM 的话是因为被这个美国科技股影响，所以它就继续的涨 ，right？AEM 是被这个美国科技股票影响，所以它是继续的涨了。当然，如果你问我的话，还是有潜能的哈。为什么呢？因为之前的高是差不多是在5.1毛7。So AEM, I think it is influenced by this US technology stock. Because AEM is considered Singapore tech stock now. All right. So if you ask me, I think still got potential because the previous high was $1.17. Okay, still got potential to go up. Okay, so we can see that every time pullback is always an opportunity. So now the price is near the resistance. Okay. Right, $3.90 is one of the resistance. Okay, is one of the resistance. So you just need to monitor. Okay, it's quite a strong resistance. 3.8毛9或者是3.9毛是一个很强势的阻力。如果它可以突破的话，这个3.9毛它的价格会继续的涨。Alright, so we can continue to monitor. Because $3.19 is a very strong resistance. If the price can break through, I think the price may continue to go upsize. 明白吗？可以吗？ Alright, so this is AEM. What about UMS? So UMS 的话，其实也是有这个买入的讯号哦。OK， right。所以它的价格其实是蛮漂亮的哦。最近前天有突破哦，有突破。其实如果你们有关注这些股票哦，你有看到这个突破的讯号的话，其实你可以 WhatsApp 我们一下哦，互相提醒啊，好不好 ？WhatsApp 我们我们的手机就是那个 Well Hero 的手机啊，你 WhatsApp 一下，拍照，诶，是不是有突破？我们可以帮你看一下嘛，好不好？互相的就是互相帮助互相帮助。如果你有看到的话，通知一下其实是蛮漂亮的。你看它突破的时候其实你要买进，现在买进的话还是 OK 因为它还没有开始跑如果你要买进的话还是 OK 的它刚刚突破前天。They just breakthrough yesterday, all right? And then today they went up a little bit. So I think still got potential because the price is not really moving yet. Okay, the price is not really moving yet. They are moving in a slow phase now, right? So I mean, if you notice this kind of stock, when the price break through, you might just want to drop a message to us, right? Then we will help to take a look okay? So win-win situation like what I mentioned 通常是共赢如果你看到让我们知道一下，如果我看到我也是让你知道在这个线上的研讨会，所以是一个共赢的这个表达这个顺序好不好 ？Right. And what else? Okay, so this is a Singapore stock. Okay, and the Hong Kong stock. Currently I'm looking at the EV 了现在我是看 EV 看 EV 比较多。So EV electrical vehicle I think got potential. Reason is because that the recent earning was pretty good lah. Okay, in China EV company. All right. So the price is not expensive. The stock price is not so expensive. So I think still got potential. So that's why 我讲，如果你有一些闲钱的话，你可以买少许了，不用买太多，买少许。所以如果它有继续涨的话，你要加仓就可以加仓。不然的话，如果香港来个牛市有可能你也是会错过一个机会啊，好像美国这样，当它牛市一来的话，你已经错过了机会。所以如果你有一些闲钱可以考虑了香港市场 ，right? So what is your stock? Okay, please let me know your stock. Which S&P SPY VOO SPY VOO 都可以考虑了。So SPY VOO. So SPY is S&P 500 index. Okay. So now the price is continue go up. Okay. So you might want to buy when the price pull back a little bit. Pull back a little bit like this one. 它回调一点的时候你可以考虑了。这个是 SPY， 另外一个是不一样的公司罢了你要明白它的 ETF 有the ETF company right they have a different issuer 了 okay the SPY the issuer is SPDR the issuer name is called SPDR so another issuer is called Vanguard. Okay, Vanguard. So Vanguard S&P 500 ETF VOO, all right. So they are actually keep track of this S&P 500 lah. Okay. 可以吗 Right. Hong Kong is 3067哦3067 3067 3067好3067所以3067的话还是没有跑了 So 3067 is not running yet. Okay, I think the price is still attractive. Okay, so 3067可以吗 Right. Keppel Corp, I already explained. Petro China. Petro China. So Petro China still very strong. Okay, very surprising, right? So now it's at the new high. Okay, so the price keep breaking through. So there's no sign of sell down. So there's no sign of sell down. That means the stock is still very strong. All right, the stock is still very strong. Okay, so it's considered new high. So if you are holding this stock, congratulations. Okay, the price is still strong. There's no sign of sell down yet. Okay, there's no sign of sell down yet. Right. MNSD. MNFD. Monster Beverage Corporation. So this stock is selling the drink energy drink actually in US, right? So the price, how do you think the price? I think the price is pulling back and they try to begin to rebound. Let me see weekly chart. Is there anything that I can see? right? So this is the resistance and support. So most likely the price will move in the range, most likely before they break through. So most likely the price will move in the range before they actually break through, all right, or break down. Okay, we do not know. So it looks like the price is moving in the range. All right, so the resistance is 60, support is 55. So they may move in the range. Right, so this is US stock, food and the energy drink now, energy drink. Hong Kong Land. Okay, Hong Kong Land is dropping, but the price is at the support level. Okay. All right. So how do you think? Can buy or not? 可以买吗? How do you think? Let me see. Support, support, support. So if you buy now, you're also afraid the stock price may drop, right? So my suggestion to you is that you buy a little small size first. 你分批进场啊, So you know that Hong Kong Land is a fundamental good company, right? I think most of you know value investing one, okay? Value investing student, I think you know this is a fundamental good company, all right? So now the price is at the support level. If we base on the technical analysis, it actually show a buying signal. Okay, it actually show a buying signal, but like what I mentioned, nothing is 100%. Okay, if the price go down further, okay, we do not know will it go down further or not. All right, will it go down further? Okay, nobody know lah. Okay, but if you think that this price is reasonable, you can what we call that, enter in a different stage lah. Okay, maybe $7, $3.76, you enter once. Okay, if the price drop, you enter a second one, $3.50, and then followed by the third time is $3.24 啦，你分批进场咯。OK， 如果你喜欢这个公司的话啦，可以吗？分批分3次进场第一次是3块7毛7，第二次是3块半，第三次是3块2毛半为什么分3次呢？因为我们不知道3块7毛半它会反弹吗？我们不知道。OK， 如果它反弹的话，你之前有进一点还 OK，Alright， but 如果它跌破还 OK， 因为你只是进一点而已，所以你3块半的时候还可以买进一些啦，可以吗？Alright, so that's my view lah. So it's up to you to decide. I hope that you can do your own homework also. 3 nice trees. Capital Land Invest. Capital Land Invest also interesting. You can see that every time support level, the price rebound. Right, so the support level was $3.23, and then recently what happened? Recently hit the resistance, they pull back. So today rebound. Okay, so 如果你还没有进场的话，其实可以考虑啦因为毕竟这个是一个比较好的公司。So this is quite a good company. All right, if you like this company, I think you still can enter, okay, because the price is not really moving yet. The previous high is $3.80. Okay, $3.80. Because why? Because previously there was a bullish candlestick, right? Buyer interest coming in, and then pullback is profit taking, and then today is bullish engulfing. okay, candlestick. So the buyer interest coming back today, all right? So yep, if you like this company, you may consider, all right? You may consider, okay? Look like the price may break through, look like the price may break through. 可以吗？ All right. Open account. Okay. You hold on. Open account, you can contact my Wealth Hero number. Wealth Hero number, let me see, what is the number? Sorry, I give you the number. Okay. If you want to. You give me a minute. Wealth Hero. So we can contact this number if you like to, what we call that, if you are interested. Okay. If you're interested, open account, you can contact this number, 94768661. Okay. Then my colleague will be able to help you. Thank you for your support. We are looking for a win-win situation now. Not only I give, you also give some, so that it will give me the energy to continue this webinar so that everyone can benefit. All right. What else? SD Engineering. SD Engineering. SD Engineering 的话，最近也是走横盘哦。走横盘的话会比较难做一点。Right. So you can see that they move in a sideway. When the stock move in a sideway, it's a bit difficult to make money. But as always, my suggestion to you, okay, if you want to buy the stock, you wait patiently, okay. Usually, if you can, you try to buy near the support level, okay, which is $3.56. Okay, so you wait patiently, or you may want to set alert. $3.56. $3.56. 可以吗？ $3.56. Then the resistance is $3.70. Right? So we can see when the price hit $3.70, they begin to pull back. So they are moving in the sideway. Right? We do not know when are they going to break through or break down. So it's still too early, but what we know now is the price is moved in the sideway. Right? What is my view of Sembcorp? Sembcorp, right? I think Sembcorp I did explain before. First of all, the stock price is downtrend, right? First of all, the stock price is downtrend. Usually I don't buy when the stock is downtrend. I would prefer when the stock price is begin to move, right? When the price is begin to move, okay? Because we do not know the rebound will continue to rebound, or are they going to pull back, or are they going to move like that? 所以我们不知道它是否会继续的反弹。OK， 现在太早了哦，因为每一次反弹的话，它是跌回，然后跌最低点 new low。OK，can you see when they rebound, they continue to sell down and they sell lower, new low. All right. So this time will they rebound? Nobody know. OK， 所以 this time 的话，它会继续的涨吗？哦， 虽然之前有一个消息啦，已经出来了，就是说Sembcorp 他们会委托这个美国银行 Bank of America to review the strategy for Sembcorp, right? But I do not know, is this considered good news? Okay, so will they sell down? Okay, so it's a question mark, or will they rebound? Also question mark. Right, so it's too early to say 了，可以吗？Keppel REITs. So how do you think about Keppel REITs? The Keppel REIT price is look attractive 啊，有看到吗？这个价钱其实是蛮漂亮的价钱啊，如果你要买进的话，其实是可以的。Okay, so why is that so? Because the price pull back, okay, and then rebound, and then they pull back near support level now. Okay, it's quite a nice pullback. Okay, it's quite a nice pullback. So now the price is what we call it, near the support level. Okay, so I'm not sure will they, so will they pull back before they rebound? 所以这个的话你就要等了哦。所以如果它有 pull back 的话，其实是可以考虑买进，不然的话你这边9毛1你买一点点哦。如果它有 pull back 的话，8毛9的话，那你再加仓啊，可以吗？所以9毛1，为什么9毛1你买一点点呢？因为我们不知道它是否会反弹或者是继续跌。所以你买进一点点的话有好处啊，所以如果它有反弹的话，你可以再加仓哦，明白吗？ So yep, you can see that they begin to turn around. So the stock price begin to turn around. So you can consider, actually, you can consider based on the chart right now. QMN. So how do you think about QMN? Has been downtrend for a long time. Has been downtrend for a long time. So do you think it's a buying opportunity now? So 你们觉得是买进的机会吗 ？Maybe 有可能啦因为它的价格是蛮便宜现在。So now, usually I would prefer if the stock price can break through and then pull back. Okay, then you buy here 可以吗？它的价格差不多是3块1毛半，3块1毛半。所以它突破，然后回调的时候你买进So it's quite yeah. So previously went up so much, then and then pull back strongly, and then the price move in a sideways consolidation, and it actually shows some volume here. So 这边有一些量就是有一些人开始买进在这个价位 ，OK， 所以等你看你要等吗 ？Right， so the breakthrough pull back， yeah， 人会比较漂亮一点等它回调的时候 ，right。Intel BAC， Intel 是美国股 ，Intel is a US stock，right？ Intel which one？ 这个是 Hong Kong USD Hong Kong Intel right。 So how do you think about Intel? So Intel recently also rebound a little bit, okay, but you can see that the price is a little bit volatile, okay. The price is a little bit volatile, okay. There was what we call that, two bearish candlestick, but after that, what happened? After that, the buy interest coming back, but overall, the price is near. Overall, the price begin to turn around as well. Okay, overall, the price is begin to turn around as well, and I think it's one of the slower semiconductor stock 所以如果你是跟其他的semiconductor 股票相比的话，它这只会比较慢一些So it's one of the slower semiconductor stock, right? So it's based on the chart. Actually the price tell us that the price begin to turn around as well. Okay, begin to turn around as well. Overall market is good in US, so that's why most of the stock begin to rebound. Okay, so Bank of America, BAC, Bank of America, right? So Bank of America also rebound from the bottom. Okay, bottom was $26.87. So last 2 days, I think some of you know that Bank of America had a very good earning, so that's why the price rebound. Okay, so that's why the price rebound, right? So they are hitting the resistance. Okay, when they are hitting resistance, not sure will they break through and then pull back and then rebound, or they pull back then they rebound. All right, so there are two scenarios here right now. Okay, 所以如果你看它的价格的话，其实它的价格现在是算蛮就是跟之前的高点相比的话是属于比较便宜了Alright, so it's considered if you compare with the previous high 47 and now 31, of course the price is cheaper okay, but obviously they begin to turn around. Okay, so I think got potential. Okay, I think got potential as well for Bank of America. Okay, man. Right. So okay. Cannot hear. Now can hear better. Okay, ma, can hear better. Okay, thank you for telling me. Okay, thank you for telling me. All right. Let me see. Okay, again, apologize to everyone first. Okay, if I not be able to analyze your stock because there are too many stock. All right. Comfort Delgo. Okay, we will take a look. Comfort Delgo. So how do you think about Comfort Delgo? So I think some of you know some of the news from the Comfort Delgo. He got the contract, okay, from the French, okay, and that is good news, but the stock price is a bit slow, okay. 所以这个股票有点慢，是属于非常慢的So previously was disappointed. I think I explained to you because was downtrend because most of the stock in Singapore the blue chip are uptrend. Okay, if you compare with Keppel Corp, Sembcorp Industry, okay, they went up except Comfort Delgo. All right, so I'm not sure the rebound is this. Will the rebound continue or not? How do you think? All right, actually nobody know Actually nobody know. But based on the chart, okay, the good news is that the price it does break through the downtrend line. Okay, the important thing that the price, if the price can sustain or maintain above the trend line, I think got potential. But if the price cannot maintain or sustain above the trend line, then you have to be careful lah. Okay, so far it's still okay. So far because the price is maintained above the trend line. Okay, so I hope the price will continue to recover. Okay, I hope. What about DBS? Okay, so DBS, I think Singapore bank stock recently rebound strongly. All right, you can see that. So 之前 I did mention, okay, previously I did mention bank stock was in the correction mode. Okay, when it was in the correction mode, is an opportunity for you to buy. And I also share with you when to buy. Okay, around $30.40. Okay, $30.40. Okay, so yep. So this few days or since last week, the price continued to rebound until today. It begin to pull back of the profit taking because of overbought. 它是进入这个超买区了。超买区的话就是有人套利。Right? So 接下来的话 when is a support? Okay, the support may be at 31.90 lah. So it depends. So when are they going to pull back? Are they pull back here or they pull back lower? So you might want to monitor. Okay. FGX. So FGX also move in a sideway. This stock is for dividend. This stock is for dividend. All right. So there is no sign of rebound because the resistance is pretty strong at $9.60. So 9.60毛是一个非常强的阻力了very strong resistance. So you just need to be take note. So they begin to move in a sideway right? Begin to move in a sideway. Alright, 最后一只股票 Dynamic. Okay, Dynamic. Okay, Dynamic. 所以 Dynamic 的话，我们之前也是有谈到这个股票 ，OK， so 这几天也是反弹这几天也是反弹所以它是上升趋势的股票 ，alright， so it's an uptrend stock. Every time when it pull back, is an opportunity. So pullback is an opportunity. So last week, I think they pull back and then they begin to rebound. So currently they are trading at the very new high. 所以这只股票的话，它是 they are trading at the new high. Okay. So they are trading at the new high. So there is no sign of pullback. Okay, there's no sign of pullback. I think still got opportunity. Okay, I think still got opportunity. But just be careful nothing is 100% because the price is pretty expensive or is pretty high. If you look at the RSI indicator, the price keep going up. That means the momentum of this stock is still strong. The momentum of this stock is still strong. 所以如果你们比较喜欢这个高风险的股票的话，那你就可以考虑了。所以如果你不是属于这个高风险的投资者的话，那你就不要去动它明白吗？ Alright. Okay, so let me continue my slide. So like what I mentioned, okay, if you have any friend or colleague or your relative or family member whom you know that might think that this class, price action class can benefit them, please do share with them. Okay, please do share with them because the IBF grant is still available up to 70%, and then skill future, okay, 30%. So so like what I mentioned, okay, please do share with them if you have attended this class before and you like this class and you like what I have been teaching. Yep, please share with them. So let me proceed. All right, 2023, like what I mentioned, I remind every one of you since last year, okay? Ignore the news, 不要看新闻 ，OK？ 我们只是看图表，还有用这个 price actions strategy, all right, to identify the entry point, okay? Can be a breakthrough or can be a bottom. Why? Because the stock chart shows us the real data. So basically, real data will not go wrong. The real data is accurate. So as a investor, you have to understand is that stock price is actually driven by the human psychology behavior. 所以我们看的图表其实是属于真正的数据哦，其实是有人去买进买出哦，所以这个才组成这个蜡烛哦。所以如果你会看出它这个蜡烛的 pattern，then 你就会想尽办法哦，做出一个策略哦，是否是买进还是卖出哦？你看图表哦是可以看出来的。So what I mean is that, okay, reading the news will actually scare off you, okay? So again, most of the retail investor that I know, they like to read news. 哦，到现在为止，虽然我每次强调不要看新闻的话，还是很多人看新闻。哦，是没错，因为为什么呢？因为看新闻的话，其实是一个属于一个娱乐性哦，有可能这个娱乐性，所以你可以看到有一些专家他讲到505后，哎，你听起来哎很好笑，所以你喜欢看哦，但是你也是要了解说看就好了哦，不要吓自己，可以吗？So again, retail investor problem, okay? You have to understand most of you like to read the news, okay? The news usually is a toxic news. It was paid by the company to write the news. So that is to catch the attention of the retail investor. And therefore, my solution is to use the price action, okay? Because price action will never lie because we look at the real data. 哦，所以 price action 的话是不会骗人的哦，还有这些图表的话也是不会骗人的，因为为什么呢？因为我们是在看这个真正的数据 ，we are looking at the real data, so the data is accurate, right? So when the data is accurate, it will help us to make the informed decision when to buy and when to sell. That is the most important part. And why price action? Because price action, will assist us to identify the pattern of the chart. There are many patterns of the chart in the stock market. It can help us to identify in the earlier formation whether to buy or whether to sell. So in human being, okay, our face, all right, also have our own pattern. So when we are happy, we are smiling. So when we are smiling, okay, my friend or other friend can make joke with us. So when our face is sad, right, okay, our pattern is a sad face, then obviously we don't make joke with our friend. So same thing for stock market, because stock market is driven by the human psychology behavior, people like you and people like me. So we have our own pattern, and this pattern can be seen of the stock chart. All right, so that's why it is more effective. Okay, reason is because we are looking at the real data. So what is price action? Okay, price actions include, okay, the process of telling us how to find the right stock, when to buy, how to buy, when to sell, how to sell, and how many to sell. It covers all the process of investment and trading process from A to Z. So I show you one of the strategy for price action is help us to identify the buying signal. So price action 的话，其中一个方法就是告诉我们几时